baby is usually in its mother's arms. For female babies in some countries, however, it is one of the most dangerous places to be. This is because some families consider the birth of a girl to be a disaster, and as a result, they turn to the awful practice of infanticide to get rid of her. Hello, my name is Sarah, and I am one of the lucky girls whose parents valued me for being a human being, not just for being a boy or a girl. Infanticide is a terrible crime that happens all around the world, particularly in those countries where women are considered to be of a lesser status than men. Infanticide is defined as being a crime in which a young child is killed. It can be committed by both parents and includes many methods, the most common being poisoning, smothering, strangling, and starving. Consider the case of Lakshmi, a young woman living in the countryside of India. When she gave birth to her second female child, Lakshmi killed her by forcing poison down her throat. Lakshmi felt that it was kinder to get rid of her female baby than to force her to share her family's poverty and to face the reality of being raised in a society that will never value her. Lakshmi is not an isolated case. It is estimated that there have been hundreds of thousands of killings of infant girls. Infanticide often occurs because boys are valued more highly in some cultures. They can provide an income, can work in the fields, and may bring a dowry into the family when they marry. On the other hand, girls are often a financial burden as they must be supported, yet they do not generate as much money. Similar reasons contribute to the problem of infanticide in the country of China. However, the biggest reason in China is the one-child policy brought in 1979 to control the population. As a result of female infant deaths, the World Health Organization has estimated that 50 million women have gone missing from the Chinese population since 1997. Perhaps the greatest reason that women are targeted and killed comes from the fact that the status of women is extremely low in too many countries. This can come from an ideology that says that boys are better than girls and therefore have more value. This needs to change. Some ways to help women include promoting equality between genders in a society, social and economic policies that protect the basic rights of women, as well as enforcement of laws and punishments against those who hurt girls and women. For most people, a birth of a baby is an exciting moment. Unfortunately, for others, it becomes a time when they must make a terrible decision. Faced with difficult social issues such as poverty, many resort to the crime of infanticide. This is often true in less developed countries and in cultures where a woman's status is lower than a man's. It would be nice if one day the safest place for a baby really was in its mother's arms. Thank you.